Here comes the weekend. Here comes a big fat full moon. Here comes a wedding that I'm officiating, which is one of my favorite jobs in the whole world. And why not? When the sun is in Aries and the moon is in Libra, exactly opposite the two planets, it suggests the independence of a soul taking responsibility for their root system, and then the Libra wanting to partner with the other but not leaning on that tree, letting them both have their own root system. Mercury's conjunct Uranus. This happens once a year. It makes electrical energy, but it's in Taurus, so it stabilizes us. Here's the deal. Passover starting on the 16th, we're walking towards a big holiday. There's a lot of chi. It's a full moon. It's a hard conversation because it's about war. Aries is the warrior, Libra is the peacemaker. This is the way we're going to change the planet, starting with astrology. Can you just come to peace with who you are? Can you accept that? When you marry somebody and you look in their eyes and say forever, you're saying all your quirks, everything wrong with you, which there's going to be plenty of things to notice, I'm going to stay the long haul. I'm not leaving. Now, if you could say that to yourself and make peace on the inside, we might have some semblance of peace on the outside. So we have to realize as a species, there's a design fault in us. We're polarized. And every full moon brings out the energies that are wrestling. It escalates everything. If a baby were born under a full moon, they have higher energy, higher voltage, much more emotional because the moon is emotions and the energy is loud and big. So this particular full moon is really an invitation for us because the energy is building. I feel it going towards the end of this month with tension in the zeitgeist where we're like, are we going to survive? And it's a great question. So what can we do? It's the endless question about climate crisis, about dealing with the war on our lips. I find peace in my full moons. I celebrate. Any excuse, Mercury conjunct Uranus, I create, I write. Take this full moon weekend. It's rare that it's on a full moon, we have a weekend. And it's coming under the holiday of Passover where all the Jews, it's a beautiful holiday, get together. And they say, let's start again. Let there be a good year. So if we could just, in the name of these crazy videos, pray together or do blessings together, become a peace agent, I'll have done my job, you'll have done your job, and we'll make right use of this full moon. Wow. There's a big energy. And it can either go scary because you all know this. There are 4 planets in water. It's just going to last all month. And it has, because Mars is in Pisces, it's scary at worst. Or the meditative state, if I think of myself as a healer, then I take responsibility to just take 5 minutes and say, let the peace begin with me. I'm just kind of corny about it because it's the only thing I can figure out to do. And that's what I'm doing in my practice. I'm inviting you, while we're in a full moon, to celebrate and love life, no matter how scary it might feel. Astrology Answers wanted me to tell you that.